Infinity holds everything, not just the stars, not just the black holes, not just the galaxies stretching beyond our reach or the particles flickering beneath our perception. Infinity holds all of it, every thought you've ever had, every dream, every delusion, every hope, every sin, every possibility, every version of you, every version of reality. Infinity is not a size, it is not a number, it is not even a place. It is a metaphysical container, the frame that holds existence itself. It is the great permission slip of the universe. Because if infinity is real, then everything is. Everything you fear is real. Everything you love is real. Everything you imagine, everything you dismiss, everything you dream about when no one is watching, every possibility you never said out loud because it feels too big or too impossible. Infinity has already made room for it. That's the secret. You're not here trying to discover if something is possible. You are here to decide whether you will actualize it, whether you will believe in it so deeply that it shapes your reality, whether your faith will leave your body and enter the world with enough power to bring the unseen into the seen. This is why belief is so powerful, not because it proves something, but because infinity has already approved everything. It's not a question of, can this exist? It already does. The only question is, will it become manifest through you? This is what makes actualized faith holy. It's not about submitting to something outside yourself. It's about channeling the infinite through you. That's the Overman's responsibility, not to worship infinity, but to embody it. To treat your thoughts like architects, your choices like spells, your life like a bridge between what is and what could be. Infinity holds the scientist and the mystic, the atheist and the believer, the tyrant and the saint. It holds this manifesto. It holds the books you'll never read. It holds the futures where you'll lead nations and the futures where you vanish into silence. It holds your highest self and your lowest moment and gives you equal space for both. Infinity doesn't judge. It simply expands. So stop asking whether it's possible. It is. Stop asking whether it's real. It is. Stop asking whether it's too late. It's not. Infinity is already holding what you need. The question is, will you hold it back? Infinity shatters the ego because it cannot be possessed. It cannot be ruled. It cannot be controlled. And this terrifies the ego. The ego wants to name things, to own things, to dominate things. It wants to label people and rank them. It wants to sit at the top of a hierarchy it made up, declaring itself God. But in the face of infinity, all thrones vanish. All titles dissolve. The crown is always too small because in the face of infinity, no self is supreme. We are all infinity actualized. Each and every human being is a sliver of the infinite, an experiment in consciousness, an attempt by the universe to know itself through one body, one time, one environment. And there is no logical reason to stop the self-actualization of any human being unless that person is trying to prevent the self-actualization of another. That is the only crime. That is the true evil, because oppression is anti-evolutionary. Oppression is the ego trying to block infinity. Oppression is a terrified self trying to cage the infinite in someone else. It is fear dressed up as order, as tradition, as patriotism, as faith, as law, as safety. But make no mistake, it is fear. It is smallness pretending to be power.